We probably do about 50,000 move-out inspections a year, so it's a great volume, and that's in the hands of probably 300 to 400 users. One of the challenges that we ran into with inspections that we were doing is a lot of it was done on paper, and a lot of it was being kept in files on the property.
When you have a company as large as we do, with as many people in it as we do, it's very hard to get people consistent in how they complete certain forms and what they do with them after they complete them.
Photos was one of the hardest things to keep track of. People would end up with photos on their iPhone, photos on their camera.
We would find times where inspection forms would turn up missing or be completed incorrectly or in part.
So what we were really looking for was an online inspection tool that would allow us to do things quickly and efficiently, but also store the documents and have everything at our fingertips when we needed them, because it's an important part of our business. We really were able to roll out the product to all of our users on a fairly short period of time. We just got them together, and we were able to, in about a 45-minute training session, give them all the tools that they needed to be able to do these inspections.
I train our new hires. I had a new hire, and in a matter of minutes, I had him trained on Happy Inspector. It doesn't take long at all. 5-10 minutes, you got it. You pretty much got it.
I think some of the challenges that we usually have as a community manager is that the tech with the administration is usually kind of hard to grasp for our service team, and they're amazing at what they do. But now that they know they've got a product that actually is there to help them, it makes their task easier. So if it makes their task easier, I give them more expectations on, you know what to do, you've got the tool to do it, so there's really no excuse.
You can just go in there and everything's ready to go. It already is uploaded, it knows how many bedrooms are in there, how many bathrooms are in there. It's really easy, and then you can upload and take the pictures as you go and put your comments in. Once you walk into the office, you get your Wi-Fi going, and boom, it sends it right out. Perfect.
You know, one of the biggest time savers was actually in the office, where our previous process was a community manager would upload every photo that was taken during the inspection into our system. That was an incredibly time-consuming process. A lot of times we had up to 100 photos, and it would take maybe 30 minutes to an hour just to upload photos for one move-out inspection. With the HappyCo process, we were able to completely eliminate that step, and now it's a complete package: the photos, notes, the whole shebang.
Makes my job a lot easier, because my job is not easy. So anything that can make my job quicker, more efficient, I'm all about.
Visibility is incredible because you can log right into the HappyCo website and look at any inspection report that anybody does anywhere out in the country. It's very easy to see who's doing it well, who's putting too little detail, who's putting too much detail, etc., without ever leaving your desk.
We worked on a back-end API integration with HappyCo, and it made it much easier to go back and actually review multiple inspections at once and to kind of understand which teams were doing a great job on their inspection work and where we needed to go back and make a little more focus.
Since using Happy Inspector, we have had probably 50% less disputes on charges.
It's not a debate anymore. They see the proof, they see the evidence, they see the pictures, they see the documentation, it goes to their account.
We've probably actually seen about a 10% increase in our average damage charge, and it's not because we're charging more, it's because we're actually being more consistent in doing our inspections. So I feel like we get almost 100% compliance where the move-out inspection is done.
This is how big of importance our move-outs are. We need to see every floor, every wall, every carpet, every square inch of that apartment.
In any industry, you need to be able to keep up with the times and with the technology, and we had been wanting to put mobility in the hands of our service teams for quite some time. The Inspector app has done just that.
Well, I've been really happy working with HappyCo. I feel like they listen. They're always eager to kind of take my feedback from what works in the real world.
It's a great app. It brings a whole different level of professionalism to our inspections. It brings us efficiency. It brings us a very thorough inspection process to follow.
Our residents have more transparency into the inspection process and the results of our inspections. And when you come down to it, we have fewer disputes, which ends up adding to our bottom line because we have better documentation and our process is really tight.